So you could spend $160 to $200 on some AirPods. Or you could spend $50 and get these slightly similar Bluetooth earphones. Let's go ahead and compare these by taking a look at all the similarities and differences. In the left corner we have AirPods, and when I'm talking about these I'm always referring to both the first and second generation, since the only real difference is that the new ones have the charging light on the outside of the case and a little lower latency. In the right corner we have the Jamsports X1 by Juxxe. So first off, the travel/charging case. With AirPods, the case feels really nice. It's super compact, it magnetically closes and holds the AirPods in. It uses a lightning connector to charge, and it can charge the AirPods for up to 24 hours of use. You can also get the option with the wireless charging case, but that's going to set you back an extra $40. For the Jamsports, the case feels much less premium. It does magnetically close and hold the earphones in, but the hinge is pretty wobbly and cheap, and I did eventually drop the case once and the whole middle popped out, but I was able to easily put it back together. This uses USB Type-C, which is great to see. It's got LED battery indicators on the outside, and while this case is noticeably larger, it does charge the earphones for a whole 100 extra hours, which is over 4 times that of the AirPods. Moving on to the AirPods themselves, first things first, why are the tips plastic? Yes, they do fit a lot of people's ears just fine, but they also don't fit a lot of people's ears just fine. I am in the second boat when it comes to this issue, and even if they do actually stay in your ears when you move around, the fit probably isn't perfectly sealed. Just use plush tips, Apple. As for the audio quality, it's great. Lows, mids, highs are all there, and no matter what genre of music you're listening to, it's gonna sound nice. The battery life on these is about 5 hours, and the range depends. With little objects in the way, I was able to get a range of 170 feet, which is crazy, while inside, with the signal going through like 2 or 3 walls, the range was maxed at about 40 feet. These do have a microphone as well as some cool features like activating Siri with 2 taps on the side of either earpod, automatically pausing when you take one AirPod out, and automatically connecting to your phone when you take them out of the case, and having a nice little pop-up menu. Looking at the Jamsports X1, these on the other hand do have plush tips and come with a few different sized ones. They stay in the ear really well and are decently comfortable. Moving on to the audio quality, as far as the sharpness and clarity of the sound goes, it's really good, not just for the price, but in general, it's good. But these are severely lacking strength in the lower mid to low end area. There's barely any emphasis on the bass in music, which leaves almost everything feeling a bit empty and lackluster. They also don't get too loud. There are lots of times when I could definitely handle whatever was playing on max volume. The range on these with nothing in the way was around 130 feet, and indoors going through a few walls it was about 60 feet, so a bit worse outdoors and a tiny bit better indoors compared to the AirPods. These do indeed have a microphone, and a cool feature these have, like the AirPods, is that they connect automatically to your phone when you take them out of the charging case. The Jamsports X1 can also activate your device's smart assistant via the same way you would normally ask for it on your phone. And these also have touch controls on the sides of both earphones. With 1 tap you can pause and play, with 2 taps you can skip forward and backwards, with 3 taps you can activate your device's voice assistant, and with a long press you can turn the volume up and down. While these controls are definitely easy to activate and useful, sometimes they can be a bit annoying when you're just trying to adjust the earphone in your ear and it decides to pause your music or skip to the next song. Now obviously this isn't a completely fair comparison due to the $110 to $150 price difference, but this is more of a let's see how many things the cheaper alternative can get on par or maybe even better than the more expensive option. Overall, as far as comfort and staying in ear, that goes to the X1 simply because of the plush tips. Audio quality easily goes to the AirPods. For the charging/travel case, the X1's case does feel a little cheap and it's a bit bigger, but it does get 4 times the battery life, so really they're trying to accomplish different things, being compact as possible versus getting more battery life. For range, AirPods win, and for cool extra features, I'm gonna say it's a tie. So yeah, you can see that some cheaper alternatives are capable of matching and beating something like AirPods in some areas, and there are plenty of earphones out there that cost less but will get the job done just fine. As for the Jamsports X1 in particular, I would have to refrain from recommending these to anyone purely because of the lackluster audio. I've seen much better audio quality on similarly priced earphones before. Even if these have some cool features, a portable charging case, and other stuff, none of it matters if the audio quality sucks. Thanks for watching. The link to the Jamsports X1 earphones are in the description below. As well, don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming videos. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.